It's one thing to observe familiar worlds like Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn, but quite another to realize that something completely alien, not from our solar system, is now passing through it. Deep in the blackness of space, beyond Pluto, astronomers detected something extraordinary, an object hurtling toward the sun at impossible speed. It's called 3I/Atlas, and it may be the most mysterious visitor we've ever encountered. What's frightening isn't just where it came from, but what it might tell us about the universe beyond our reach. The story begins in July 2025, when NASA's Atlas Survey telescope in Chile spotted an object streaking across the night sky. At first, it looked like any other comet, faint and distant. But when astronomers calculated its orbit, they realized it wasn't looping around the sun like normal comets. Instead, it was on a hyperbolic trajectory, one that would take it in, around, and then out of the solar system forever. This object wasn't born here. It came from interstellar space, the endless void between the stars. That realization earned it the name 3I/Atlas, making it only the third known interstellar object ever observed, after Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. But even among those rare visitors, 3I/Atlas stands out. It's moving faster, it's larger, and it's brighter than both. As it hurtles toward the sun at nearly 58 kilometers per second, faster than any known comet, it raises questions that have shaken astronomers worldwide. What kind of force could have launched this object so fast? And could it carry information or materials from another star system? At first, scientists assumed it was just another icy body expelled from a distant solar system, the kind that occasionally wanders our way. But 3I/Atlas behaves oddly. Its light curve, the way its brightness changes over time, is surprisingly flat, suggesting it might not be rotating normally. It has a faint coma and a short tail, typical of comets, but far weaker than expected for something that close to the sun. This strange combination hints that it could be made of unusual materials, perhaps something we've never seen before. Even its color is peculiar. Using high-powered telescopes, astronomers found that 3I/Atlas is redder than the sun and slightly redder than most asteroids. That redness usually points to organic compounds on the surface, complex carbon molecules that form after long exposure to cosmic radiation. It's a clue that the object may be billions of years old, traveling through interstellar space long enough for its surface to be baked, irradiated, and transformed. Some models even suggest it could be older than our entire solar system. 3I/Atlas has been a scientific windfall since its discovery. It's the brightest interstellar object ever found, and its nucleus is estimated to be about 10 kilometers wide, far larger than Borisov or Oumuamua. That means it carries a massive amount of primordial material from another planetary system, potentially revealing how worlds form around other stars. Yet with that potential comes unease. Every time a new interstellar object appears, astronomers are reminded of how little control we have over what enters our solar system. These aren't predictable visitors, they're cosmic wanderers, and their paths could intersect with ours at any time. So far, 3I/Atlas poses no threat. Its closest approach will keep it about 1.6 astronomical units away, more than 600 times farther than the Moon. But its trajectory and speed have stirred up deeper fears among scientists. What if someday, a similar interstellar object isn't just passing by but heading directly for Earth? The odds are low, but as technology improves and more of these hypervelocity objects are detected, the idea doesn't seem impossible anymore. When astronomers modeled the orbit of 3I/Atlas backward in time, they couldn't trace it to any known star system. It came from nowhere, or at least from a direction where no nearby stars should have flung it toward us. That's what makes this object so eerie. Something powerful must have ejected it. Perhaps a dying star, a collapsing planet, or a massive gravitational slingshot from a black hole. Whatever the source, 3I/Atlas has been traveling the galaxy for billions of years, untouched, unseen, until now. Its incredible speed tells us even more. Objects moving that fast are nearly impossible to capture with gravity. Once 3I/Atlas swings past the sun, it will never return. It will slingshot out of the solar system and back into the cold void. Yet as it passes, scientists are racing to gather every possible piece of data, its composition, its spin, its reflectivity, before it's gone forever. Every pixel, every spectrum could hold secrets from another star system, maybe even another planet like Earth. Comparing it to the two previous interstellar visitors makes things even stranger. Oumuamua was small, rocky, and eerily silent, no gas, no tail, and a shape unlike any asteroid or comet we'd seen. It accelerated slightly, as if pushed by something invisible, leading to speculation that it might be artificial. Borisov, in contrast, was a classic comet, rich in volatile ices with a long bright tail that behaved exactly as physics predicted. But 3I/Atlas is somewhere in between, active but weakly so, large but oddly shaped, natural yet unpredictable. It doesn't fit cleanly into any category, which is why astronomers are both fascinated and uneasy. Adding to the mystery, its rotation seems unusually slow, around 29 hours. That's longer than expected for a body this size and shape. If it isn't spinning fast enough to even out temperature differences, parts of its surface could be boiling while others freeze in deep shadow. This could explain the uneven reflection patterns seen in its light curve, but it also raises a disturbing question. What if the object isn't rotating naturally at all? Could internal forces, like trapped gases or magnetic effects, be affecting its motion? Astronomers have already begun comparing notes globally. Observatories from Hawaii to South Africa are tracking 3I/Atlas nightly, recording how its brightness changes as it nears the sun. Early data shows faint outgassing jets, wisps of material venting into space, suggesting the comet is waking up, but the low activity levels are still puzzling. It should be much brighter, much more active given its size and proximity. Either it's composed of unusually tough materials, or something about its structure is dampening the heat response. Some scientists even wonder if it's coated with a layer of carbon-rich dust acting as insulation, a natural heat shield formed over billions of years of cosmic travel. Even more unsettling is what it suggests about the age and diversity of planetary systems. Based on its speed and color, some models estimate 3I/Atlas could be 3 to 11 billion years old, possibly formed before the Sun itself. If that's true, it's not just an interstellar object. It's a survivor from a lost era of the universe, carrying chemistry older than Earth. Studying it could give us clues about the earliest stages of planet formation, or about what kinds of materials might drift between the stars. By early December, after passing behind the Sun, 3I/Atlas will reappear for one final glimpse before vanishing forever into the dark. Astronomers and space enthusiasts around the world will be watching, tracking it through online databases like NASA's JPL Horizons. But even as they do, the question lingers. How many more of these objects are out there moving silently between the stars, waiting to cross paths with us? Each new discovery makes the universe feel both more alive and more unpredictable. 3I/Atlas isn't just a comet. It's a messenger from the unknown, a reminder that space isn't empty but filled with ancient travelers carrying stories we've barely begun to read. And if it took billions of years for this one to reach us, who knows what else might be on the way? If you love learning about mysterious space phenomena like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the next time an object like 3I/Atlas enters our solar system, you'll want to be the first to know.